Yo, what's good YouTube? We're back with another video. Before I get into this video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, check all the links in the description. A lot of these videos take a lot of time. I'm trying to give at least one video a day, sometimes two, maybe even more. But that being said, getting into the video, today we are going over how to make 100k MT as quick as possible. There's a lot of ways you could do this. Say you're starting at 0 MT, say you're starting at 100,000 MT, say you have a full collection, you don't have a full collection, whatever it is, we're going to make sure that you can get to 100k MT as quick as possible, and this is how you're going to do it. As you see, I have 300,000 MT, so it's not really that much, but I did buy a couple Dark Matters that I was using, and I made a couple gameplays with. That'll be coming out later. They're in my auctions right now, so we'll be getting our MT back for those, and yeah. Basically, your best way of making MT, there's a lot of them, right? I made a video before talking about triple threat. If you play triple threat, you give it 2 hours a day, you'll make at least 30k if you give it 2 hours. Say you don't want to give the game 2 hours. This is alternatives, or maybe you don't want to just play straight triple threat all day. These are going to be your alternatives with number one. If you open packs, whether you buy them, you earn them from triple threat, from locker codes, from any way you can possibly get packs, you're going to have cards in your collection. So these cards, I'm not going to have any because I sell them all, because this is how you make. Actually, I opened some packs today, so I will. But this is how you're going to make MT. Basically, you can go through your base set. You can go to these cards. I'm actually using this card for a future video, so we're not going to sell Nate Robinson. But basically, any card you see in here, you would take them. For instance, Nate Robinson. We'll use him for an example. Say we look at this card, you can sell him for 425 MT. That's not bad. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up. It really does. Or if I find him in the auction house and I see, wow, the only one of his up is 100k. So I'm going to post them for, I wouldn't post them for 100. He's not going to sell at 100. He'll be gone in 20 seconds. I would post them for maybe 20. Because I could see, if somebody's trying to complete a collection, because these do give you tokens, somebody's looking for a collection, they may pay 20. Probably not, but you never know. You can put them at 20, and then you can put them at 15, 10, 5, until he sells. But yeah, for cards that don't go for 100, say Nate Robinson went for 1,000, right? You would post them to the auction house for 1,000. If you went for like 600 or 700, which I don't think any cards go for 600, but like say I have a Ruby that sells for, I think they sell for 800 maybe, and in the auction house it's only 900, just quick sell it, because by the time the tax gets taken away, you're going to lose 90, and then it's a 10 difference, and you get it instantly, so you might as well just sell it, quick sell it, and yeah. So that's your first option. Obviously, you can quick sell all your players. You can also quick sell your historic uniforms. These only sell for, I think, 350. That might not sound like a lot, but if you really quick sell this, I mean, they add up. They really do. You just keep going through them. These only sell for 250, but really, I mean, you're never going to, most people use custom jerseys, so you're never going to use these, and it really does add up quicker than you think. You could just quick sell all of them. You can make your way through. We're going to see how much MT I make just off all this, and I quick sell all my stuff after every pack opening. So for somebody that doesn't, you could have a ton of jerseys sitting in your collection, a ton of shoes, a ton of random players. You get rid of all the players you don't need, and that could be 100k right there. Now, say you're in my situation, you don't have a lot of cards, basically. Because I quick sell all mine. Maybe you do too. So, as you see, just off those jerseys, though, I made like 3,300. You come to your shoes, you can quick sell all these. Obviously, don't quick sell any diamond shoes, but if they're gold, silver, bronze, just get rid of them. There's no reason you should ever be using those. You have your signatures that you might not know about, but some of these actually do sell. They really do. I did not mean to send out one of my auctions. I meant to see how much it goes for. So we're going to send this back to my collection, and we're going to see, because some of these actually do sell for a decent amount. You'd be surprised. A lot of people don't know, but they really do. People don't expect it, but they do sell for a good bit. So for a Luka Doncic, he sells, I see 18, I see 38, 13, I see 11, 10, 12. So 11k is the cheapest one I saw. So I can automatically take this card, send it to the auction house, and boom, there's 10k right there. Hito Turkoglu, I don't think he goes for much. We can send them. You could basically just send all these, just put them up for a 500 bid. The ones that are down here at the bottom, like Juan Toscano, Matt Bonner, you could just quick sell those, 400 each. These are 450. So boom, there's another easy, however much MT. I don't know how many signatures you might have. We have a Bruce Bowen up here that sells for 3,700. So there's another 3,000 right there. You post that for 3,000. We have a PJ Tucker. It doesn't sell for much, so you're just gonna quick sell that one. And yeah, there you go with that. Oh, this is my mural. I'm like, what is that? So there you go. We're already at 311. I've made 6K, and this is off having an empty inventory. You can go through all your other cards. You can find out what you want to sell, what you don't want to sell. I'm not going to sell Earl because I actually need him for a future video. It'll be coming out tomorrow. But then you come down here. I'm not going to do it all. It's going to take for... Actually, yeah, I guess I will. Just to put it in perspective that it does add up. It really does. You just come through here, quick sell all of them. You'll get pretty quick with it. It won't take you very long to... clear your collection unless you have a ton of cards, and it might. But for me, as long as you keep up with it, and it really is worth it, you keep up with it, and it'll take you 5 minutes every time you do it. You clear your collection, and then boom, you know, you're earning extra MT on top of whatever you originally earned every time, and then you find yourself being, you know, MT rich, which I'm not right now. 300K isn't MT rich, but I will be once my other cards sell. But you know, you can come to your logos, 150 each. It doesn't sound like much, but it really is. It adds up, you know what I'm saying? Even if you get 10K off of everything you quick sell, which you'll get more than that, more times than not, but even if you get 10K, that's 10K you wouldn't have had. And if you're not going to use the cards anyways, there's no sense in them sitting inside of your inventory. So basically, obviously, don't quick sell contracts. Doesn't make any sense. But you can quick sell your basketballs, because most people, they'll have an earned basketball, like a basketball reward. Like I use the, like purple marble or something, I think it's called. So you can quick sell all those, get rid of those. Shoe boosts, I don't really bother with because they only sell for 10. I usually throw those in the exchange to get the diamond. You could sell your badges, obviously for ones that are better. You don't sell them like this one right here. I usually click apply to player, and if I don't have a player to apply it to, I get rid of it. But for a green machine, you know, typically this one does sell decently. So as you see, it sells for 1,000, so we're going to send that. We don't want to quick sell that one for 200. We want the 1,000 out of there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You can sell your cords. I'm not going to get into all that. But as you see, I've made almost 10K. I haven't sold the signatures yet. I haven't sold the green machine badge yet. But yeah, that's already, after I get those, that's 25K I've made, because those are going to sell for 15. I've already made 10. So there's 25K right there. Your second best way of gaining MT is going to be sniping. There's a lot of filters you could do. The easiest one, if you want the biggest success, is just going to be, not minimum buyout. You're going to do maximum buyout 500. You can even do 600, because really at 600, most things are a snipe. Like that would technically be a snipe right now, because an amethyst or a sapphire isn't going to sell for 700. So you technically could buy that one. You won't make much. But really, if you're on the 600 filter, you're looking for ruby and above, which that cat is actually sitting, surprisingly. Probably not too many people on the filter right now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. So you could sit on this 600. You could tweak it between 600 and 500. You know, you'll see, you'll get a lot of nothing. And then, but you have the chance of getting something crazy, which would be a pink diamond, a galaxy opal, maybe even a dark matter. But you have your option of that. Your second option would be diamond. You find out whichever the cheapest diamond is, which is probably in the 1,000 range, which is not going to be much. But if your cheapest diamond is, let's see, 14 maybe, it's about 1,500. You could sit on 14. I wouldn't buy 14. I wouldn't buy anything less or anything more than like 1,200. But you're going to see them pop up a lot. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see a lot of 1,200s, and it might not sound like a lot initially, but when you get cards that actually go for more, you'll see some under 1,000 and whatnot. You can also do this with the pink diamonds. That's another good one. Find out whatever the cheapest pink diamond is. I think it's like 5,000 right now-ish, around the 5,000 range. So I see some. There are these dynamic rating cards. Those are going to kind of mess you up just a little bit. So that's a little bit unfortunate that you have to deal with those. But if you make it past them, you'll see whatever the cheapest pink diamond dynamic rating card is, you can even go below that, which boom, right there. That 4,200 is actually a snipe. I'm not going to buy it just because I don't want to take it from somebody else. I don't need the MT that much right now. But you would be making some decent MT off of that. The market is kind of crashed right now too. Now is the perfect time to snipe because these super packs are coming out. Everybody's throwing stuff up for super cheap. We're getting dark matters that we're seeing on buyouts pretty consistently. We're getting all that good stuff. And yeah. So basically, after you do that, that's your next best option. or that's your second best option. Now your best option is investing, right? So what 2K has done this year, which I really like, a lot of people don't like it, but I really like it. It's helped me make a lot of MT, is the dynamic rating cards. Basically, I did not mean to screenshot, but basically, if you see a player drop 50 points, 55 points, especially like if Steph Curry tonight was to drop 55, he's going up to a dark matter tomorrow. So I'm gonna buy as many of these Steph Currys as possible. You know, whether they're 5K, 6K, 7K. And since I know he's going to go up to a dark matter, I'm going to hold him and I'm going to sell him tomorrow. Because, for example, if I bought Steph Curry for 7K and he hit dark matter, the dark matter dynamic rating card right now, which is Kevin Durant, I believe, he's not cheap. I've seen him a couple times. He's up by 30K, I'm pretty sure. So, look, he's over 28K. So if I bought him for 7,000, then I'm instantly, look, 29K. So that's 4 times profit on each one. This is the real secret right here. It's not hard to do, but people don't do it. People do not realize how easy it is to turn MT into more MT, especially for a card like KD because it's such a good card. Curry probably would not go for 29. He might go for more like 20, but that's still great. If you're paying 7,000 MT, you're still making 14,000 guaranteed MT. You know he's gonna go up. 2K updates them every day. So as long as you're paying attention to basketball, you have NBA's notifications on Instagram, or you're just scrolling through it, you'll know when if a player puts up more than 50, you're gonna know. So if you see that happen, buy as many as you can, spend as much MT as you're comfortable spending. You know he's gonna go up to dark matter, so it really is risk free. But it really is worth it. You have to do it because you're going to make so much MT. Before this KD hit dark matter, I had bought, I think, 7 of them. Because at the time, I was going through a lot of buying dark matters for gameplays. So I think I had like 70K. And I bought like 7 of them. And saved the rest of my MT. I bought a diamond contract or something. But that's beyond the point. I bought like 7 of them. Sold them all back for, I think at the time, he was a little bit more. I think he was like 36. I sold them all for 36. Instant profit, 29,000, and I did nothing. I didn't have to grind. I didn't have to play any games. It was just MT I had sitting around, turned it into more. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not really much more to say. I don't want to stretch the video on too much longer than I have to. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions down below, if you need me to update the snipe filters, if it's a week, if you're seeing this a week from now, a month from now, however long it is, just comment it down below. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like the video, subscribe, and I'm out.